The city light and the countryside breeze. Once upon a time, in a world not so different from ours, lived two very different people with very different lives. In the heart of a buzzing, ever-awake city called Silverport, there was a young woman named Maya. She loved the hum of traffic, the skyscrapers that kissed the clouds, and the smell of coffee that filled the streets each morning. Maya worked as a graphic designer in a cozy little studio on the 18th floor of a glass building. Her days were full of movement, subways, meetings, deadlines, and she liked it that way. Far away, in the peaceful village of Greenbrook, lived a young man named Eli. His days began with the crow of a rooster and the rustle of trees in the wind. Eli lived on a small farm with his dog, Max, and spent his time tending to crops, repairing fences, and enjoying long walks through golden fields. He'd never stepped foot in a city before, and frankly, he wasn't sure he wanted to. Now, here's where things get interesting. One spring, both Maya and Eli signed up for an online pen pal program, just for fun. It was meant to connect people from different parts of the country to learn about each other's lives. When they got paired, Maya chuckled at Eli's introduction. "Hi. I'm Eli. I once fixed a tractor with a spoon." Long story. She was intrigued. They started writing weekly. At first, it was all fun and curiosity. Maya told Eli about her favorite food trucks, rooftop cafes, and late-night concerts. Eli told Maya about the wild deer that sometimes came near his house, the way the stars looked like silver dust at night, and how fresh tomatoes actually tasted nothing like store-bought ones. Over time, they became real friends, laughing at each other's stories, sending pictures of their worlds, even debating over whether city pizza was better than countryside pies, a fierce debate, by the way. One day, Maya messaged, "I need a break. Everything feels too fast." Eli replied, "Come here. Seriously. We've got cows, no Wi-Fi, and stars. Lots of them." Maya didn't even think twice. She took a week off work and traveled to Greenbrook. When she got off the bus, Eli was there, leaning against his old pickup truck, holding a handmade sign that said, "City Girl." She laughed, and he smiled. That week, something shifted. Maya learned to slow down, really slow down. She helped feed chickens, sat around bonfires, and even climbed a tree for the first time since childhood. She couldn't believe how quiet everything was. And peaceful. When it was Eli's turn to visit Silverport a month later, he was overwhelmed by the noise at first, but Maya guided him through it like a pro. She showed him art galleries, they got caught in the rain without an umbrella, and she even convinced him to try sushi. He hated it, but he appreciated the adventure. They both went back to their lives afterward, but something was different. They texted more. Called more. Visited again. And then again. And after a while, it wasn't so much about the city or the countryside anymore. It was just about them, two people from different worlds who discovered they weren't so different after all.